Hi everyone, I'm using the Mermaid Tarot for our reading today. We're in this mystical and magical season of Pisces. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So I'm asking, and as always, take what resonates and just pop the rest to one side and just see what unfolds for you. There we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Swords. And the base of the pack, we have the King of Swords and the Tower. Okay, so the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles, we can see there our ancestors and our family and all our generations surrounding us with that beautiful enrichment of prosperity, health and happiness. But then we have the Two of Swords. So we're in this time of Venus retrograde and Lent. So what is not beneficial? What are we focusing on that is actually taking energy from this? What are we focusing on that is not really going to serve us, what's not necessary in our lives? When we focus on what is important, we draw that energy in and that energy starts to grow in our lives. The Two of Swords is that mental battle that we may have with ourselves. Maybe we've got a vision and things are not quite set in alignment with that just yet, and we're battling with the obstacles and we're battling with the hindrance and frustrations of life. When we realign with this, those obstacles, those emotions that we have, and I'm just receiving the message that if you're feeling stuck, if things are not moving quick enough, if you're feeling like you don't know which direction to move into, then stay in the present moment. Align with the beautiful downloads that we're receiving, this divine spiritual intelligence and guidance that's coming through in each and every moment. We can't receive it if we're looking into the future, if we are still mulling over things that have gone in the past. So this is a time of really taking our gaze away from that, and that is not pretending it's not there. It's actually allowing how those situations are making us feel, dissolving them into the light, connecting with our higher self, connecting with the higher realms, feeling that divine presence that's all around us and within us, and connecting with that and remembering why we're here, that our soul is on a journey, and ultimately our soul is going to guide us into this energy. So anything that may be coming up that is not necessary, if we are placing our attention on people or situations that are way out of our control, to really center ourselves, to bring that divine love within. This is a mystical and magical time. And then we have the Six of Swords. So in doing so, we are guided into a new environment, into a place that we have never experienced before. We have lived in our past for eons. We have been trapped there. Now we're breaking free into something new, and the Six of Swords brings us, is guiding us into a new a new environment, a new place, a new state of being. And as we quieten our mind from this trying to see into the future or feeling stuck or whatever it may be, and the message that's coming through is rest. If you don't know which direction you're moving in, if you are feeling stuck, the divine is asking you to rest, because things are going to start to align for you, guiding you into a new environment, into new opportunities in your life, that you're going to be busy. Things are going to come in really quickly. So if you're feeling stuck, rest. Build your energy, come into alignment, refocus, and remember why you're here. That our soul is the compass and is going to guide us into every experience. Our soul is here to live through and gain wisdom from, and to treat our bodies with respect, and to rest and allow our bodies a rest from our minds. So if the mind is ticking over and ticking over, so many options are coming in, or you're stuck, or whatever it is, take a breath, come back into the moment, realign with the divine, feel that presence within you and around you, and ask for the guidance, and it will come. And if you specifically ask for a type of bird, a type, a number, or whatever it is, ask to be shown that type of bird for confirmation that you're on your right path. And that's what the universe will bring in. It's listening to you, it's serving you, and actually serving you and giving you exactly what you believe. So as we let go of those weakening beliefs, those old beliefs that really haven't changed anything in our lives, we go around in those circles. We are being given this opportunity, this magical opportunity of allowing all those old, unnecessary situations in our life to take our energy. And this is the King of Swords. Reconnect. We are receiving these downloads. The moon is in its first quarter today, and it is in Gemini. Gemini is the lovers in the tarot, and it's the card of choice. So reminding us to choose love, to choose self-love. If we are taking our attention away to something that is draining us, that is causing us to feel sad, allow those emotions to come up, stay in the present, allow them to come up, feel them, and nurture and send love into those emotions, because that's a cellular memory that's coming up to be heard, to be felt, not to be suppressed and pretend it's not going on, to actually allow them to come to the surface and be gentle with yourself. We're moving through this time of the Venus retrograde, who is asking us to really look at what we're spending our money on, how we are viewing ourselves, what we are trying, where we are really putting too much expectation on ourselves, and where we're berating ourselves. So as we come back into that, and not to escape it, to really sit and receive the healing that's occurring and coming from. And I just see, I'm being shown the galactic center is lighting up, that the frequencies from the galactic center are coming through, and we're absorbing them through our energy fields of our spiritual, mental, emotional and physical bodies. So sit and open and allow these downloads, these beautiful activations to occur. And when the time is right and the timelines are there for us to step on, we will have the energy, we'll have the insight, we will have the motivation to actually move forward. So this is a time of really going within, looking at what's not necessary any longer in our lives, those old patterns and habits that we may have. Take a breath, come into the moment, surrender them in this time. And then we have the Tower, the falling away, and this is a major card. So it's telling us everything that is not of this, because that's our soul journey. That's what we've come here to experience and to ascend into. Anything that is not of that is falling away. So allow it. Don't step into a place of clinging on, holding on to old grudges or whatever it may be. Let everything go now, because we're moving into this time of wholeness, of unity. And anything that is not of that is falling away or coming up for us to reevaluate where we are placing our attention, and reevaluate what we are listening to, what emotions are we listening to. Are they creating upset within us and within our reality? So doing some inner cleansings today, connecting to your higher self, connecting to the galactic center, feeling those vibrations and frequencies coming through, which are very high, and they're coming through with colour. So there's colour codes coming through. Within these colour codes there is information. Every colour code, every colour within these codes is a vibration that's bringing through immense spiritual wisdom. So there we are, opening and a beautiful time of expansion. So I'm asking the mystical healing for a message for our highest and greatest good. So this is reverse disassociation. So where we're going into resistance, where are we feeling a energy that we are moving away from? What's irritating us? Because look at that. Look, that's something within us, and we are being asked to dissolve that, to change our perception about things around us. So whatever is causing and rubbing up against our energy fields, that's causing some irritation, to take a breath, because this is a very powerful time. These are going to be arising within us, to feel them. So if we are going into some kind of conflict with someone, don't avoid it. Actually find some peace within, and allow that person to say whatever they're saying without us taking it personally and getting affected by it, because everyone during this time, this energy is affecting every single person in the universe. So some people may not be aware of what is occurring. They're just feeling these emotions and they're having to speak about them and get them out of their energy. So sit and listen without getting offended. Listen to what they're saying. Don't come back with a different perception. Just hold the space for people who are going through a release and not being aware of what is occurring, the energies that are helping us to bring these things through us and out of us. So hold space and stay in alignment. And when the conversation's finished or the confrontation's finished, go take a shower. This is the season of Pisces, of water. Here's Ruby, of water, and so she's knocking my and so this is the season of water. So go in the shower with the intention, set your intentions of cleansing anything that may have arose while you've been going through this conversation, this confrontation, whatever it may be. And as we're going through any kind of confrontation or communication that we're feeling is disempowering us, put in your Reiki symbols. Ask Archangel Michael to come and surround you in his sapphire blue cloak of protection. We have an entourage. You have an entourage of angels. They're here to assist you. So when you send peace into the center of whatever conversation that is occurring, send peace there. Hold the space, hold the light. And how we may have reacted and wanted to come through and put our point across, just take a breath, sit and settle within your heart, and allow whatever is being said to come and dissolve into the light that you're placing there in front of you. So where we may have avoided things, we're being asked to actually be present in those situations. And it's a yes. So this is confirmation for the messages that are coming through. I'm going to go to these for a message and ask for some guidance. There we have star power. Step into your light. Step into your light and allow the light to dissolve anything that is not necessary. Dissolve anything. We are creating a reality. And whatever we do not wish to take into this reality, allow it to dissolve. If we take it in, it's feeding a vibration within us. It's pressing a button within us. So people come into our life, into our situations, into our environment, wherever it may be, and say something. Whatever it arises within you, take a breath and see it dissolving into the light. And go back to how you would feel if that wasn't said. Go back to how you would feel if these situations weren't occurring in your life. Feel that upliftment. And this is not smiling if somebody's upset with us and being sarcastic or whatever. It's just holding space, listening, allowing those words to come through that person, holding sacred space. And standing in your light. And direction, okay? Plan on your direction. So we are at this time of going within, listening to what's being said around us through media, through conversations, and even through our own conversation with self. So the moon is in Gemini. Gemini is about the mind. It's the communication. So where are we placing our thoughts that are creating emotions within us, that are creating an unstableness within us, a fear within us. So the moon is highlighting our emotions. So just knowing that whatever may arise today is an opportunity to choose more of or to let go of, and alchemize, transforming situations. And this is exactly what today is all about, transforming. And for the time of Lent, you know, during Lent we stop doing certain things. Maybe we stop eating chocolate, maybe we don't have any sugary snacks, or we sacrifice during Lent something that brings us pleasure. But when we look deeper into why we are eating those sugary meals, snacks, cakes, chocolate, there is a lack of sweetness in our life. So when we go into the emotion that is creating us to go to those foods for comfort and surrender those emotions, then the addictions and the cravings fall away. So we're just being asked to peel back those layers of why are we being drawn to certain foods and maybe drinks, to go and beneath the layers of that and to look at an emptiness within us, because that emptiness we're wanting to fill with food or whatever it may be, any kind of addiction, whatever it may be. So there's an emptiness there, and we are trying to fill it with this material world, when actually, when we open up and allow divine source energy to come into this void, that's what we are craving. The source energy, food for our soul, light for our soul. So taking things a little bit deeper and working within ourselves, and before we reach for something, before we reach for that chocolate biscuit, before we reach for the cake or whatever it may, the ice cream, whatever it may be, take a breath and go into that hunger pang, go into that craving that is wanting that substance, and go into it, go into the emptiness and breathe light there, bringing the light into that void that we are trying to fill with a substance. So beautiful reading for this time of Lent. And I'm just going to the gods, goddesses and angels as well. Oh, there we go. Goddess of nature, you reap what you sow. Your dreams are coming into fruition. So let go. Allow the divine to work through you and guide you, coming out of your head and into your heart, settling peacefully within your heart, regardless of what may be occurring around, and knowing that whatever anybody says, whatever anybody does, it's not about us, it's something going on within them. And as we bring ourselves into alignment during those situations, during those conversations, we actually bring the relationship into alignment. So we're not feeding, we're not allowing our worthlessness to come out and create havoc. We're actually holding space, asking Archangel Michael for the protection and to bring peace into that situation. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.